Hello and welcome to the BC Blog Volume 3 here on Cycling Dirt. This week we decided to change up a little bit and run a web blog with video. And so here we are, broadcasting, I guess you could call it, from the 497. I'm here, John Burns.
And I'm Andrew Fry.
And we'll take you through this past week a little bit and give you some insight into what we got coming up. And for a while you wait and listen to our words, we have a video from a few days back. This is our local trails, Bradbury Mountain State Park in Pownell, Maine. And here we are, laying down some turns through the woods with our buddy Chris Sear, who lives down the street basically. A little bit of a rainy day a couple of days back, and you can see the mud splashing. But it's always fun at Bradbury, so enjoy the video.
So in last week's BC Blog Volume 2, we talked about some of our logistical problems that we were facing. Mostly finding mechanic, someone to transport our extra wheels, parts, equipment, so on and so forth. Well, in the past week, John and I have been able to secure a mechanic. The mechanic's out from Colorado, and we are going to actually be splitting the cost of the mechanic with two other teams. This is a huge headache relief for us. We're very glad that we've got a professional mechanic coming out to support the Team 497 for the BC race. And also want to thank everyone for posting comments on our blog and giving advice for the BC race from personal experience, or just experience with any airline companies that they've flown with a bike. We greatly appreciate it, and it's been a big help. So now we'll start getting into our mountain bike training. John, why don't you start us off? Tell us what we've been doing.
Obviously we've been putting in some big rides. A lot of our training is done on the road bike, like most mountain bikers. Andrew and I are a little bit different when it comes to the road bikes. We both actually have the same road bike, even though mine is red and his is white. But I tend to run the Power Tap on my road bike, and Andrew is more heart rate based. Sometimes. But mountain biking, we just go out there and we ride, big rides, 4 hours, ripping around rocks and roots, classic New England. This past week we put in a big ride up at the Camden Snow Bowl, which is pretty good climbs.
It's about 800 to 900 vertical feet of climbing at the small ski resort in Camden, Maine, right on the Atlantic Ocean, which when you climb up to the top of the snow bowl, if you have enough oxygen left in you and you can see straight, there's a nice view of the Atlantic Ocean, which is nice. So that was good training to be up at Camden last Saturday.
Yeah, Camden is, I guess the unofficial word is 64 switchbacks at Camden. I'm not sure we actually counted them all, but it's definitely, it's technical climbing and technical ascending. You're climbing up this trail to the summit, and you can't get off the gas. If you get off the gas, you're just going to stall out in the technical, and I don't know. It's still fun. You guys got to keep the power down, and good training for BC. So we've been spending some time up at Camden, and like the video here you're watching, Bradbury State Park, our backyard. There's plenty of technical rocks, roots. Bring your upper body strength to the show type riding. So real good preparation for BC. Been doing some riding down at Wampatuck too, which is Massachusetts. It's actually down near where I work. It's the same thing, classical New England, rocks, roots.
So yeah, speaking of classical New England mountain biking, John, we've actually got a pretty big race coming up this weekend. It's a UCI 1 race up in Quebec, Canada, actually in Bay St. Paul, stop number 1 of the Canada Cup. John didn't exactly have the best start last year. He was warming up and decided to tear out a couple of nipples in his rear wheel. You going to do that again this year, John?
Yeah, hopefully the warm-up goes a little bit better this year, and I don't sprint the nipples off my rear wheel. And I get to the line without having to scramble for a spare wheel.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice, wouldn't it? You better not be doing that up in BC, I hope. Hopefully, knock on wood, that doesn't happen to either of us. So, yeah, we got a pretty cool race up in Quebec here. Actually, cyclingdirt.org is going to be there doing some coverage, so remember to check back in over the weekend for coverage of the race. Really cool section of the race is going through a barn. You're coming down this hill. You're outside. It's bright, sunny, and then all of a sudden, boom! You're in this barn, and it is pitch black. And you got to do this crazy 180 turn in the barn. You come out the other side. So it's pretty cool. I'm sure Colt will get some great video of that and some experience of what it's like to race up with the super fast Canadians. I'm pretty excited. What about you, John?
Oh yeah, I'm totally excited. Bay St. Paul is just a cool place to go and hang. Throw in a mountain bike race and you got a killer weekend.
All right, yeah. Well, thanks for everyone tuning in, for following us. We hope that you enjoyed this video blog of us. Maybe we'll do it again, maybe not. Who knows? But remember, keep checking back for cyclingdirt.org for BC Bike Blog. And again, thanks for following and everything else. Take care.